14 facts about the universe that will make you rethink yourself. Have you ever looked up at the night sky and truly wondered, how much of the world we live in do humans actually understand? From the towering pyramids in the Egyptian desert to the flying saucers allegedly crashed on Earth, or even the age-old question, what happens after we die? All are mysteries that science, no matter how advanced, has yet to fully explain. Today we'll step onto a journey to explore these unexplained phenomena, stories that silence even the scientific community, leaving humanity forever scrambling for answers that lie beyond our grasp. The scale of cosmos. The first thing that might overwhelm you, the universe isn't just big, it's vast beyond human comprehension. 1. Countless worlds. Astronomers estimate there are over 100 billion galaxies, and within each galaxy, there are hundreds of billions of stars. This means the number of stars in the universe exceeds the number of sand grains on every single beach on Earth. 2. The endless dance. And here is the kicker. Galaxies are constantly drifting away from each other, causing the universe to expand indefinitely. An endless cosmic dance. Our solar neighborhood, in that sea of stars, our sun is just an ordinary star, but it is the star of life. 3. The sun's guzzling size. The sun is so large it could contain 1.3 million Earths inside, and its heat is enough to sustain the entire ecosystem we know. 4. The sun's slow death. Yet, it is constantly changing. Every second, the sun loses millions of tons of mass due to energy radiation, and in about 5 billion years, it will become a red giant, swallowing the inner planets, including Earth. 5. The moon's retreat. But if the sun is the center of life, the moon is the silent friend that keeps that life stable. 6. Jupiter, the cosmic shield. Deep inside the solar system, you encounter Jupiter, the gas giant, 3 to 18 times heavier than Earth. So large it could contain all the other planets in the solar system with room to spare. Jupiter acts as a giant shield, using its intense gravity to pull in and destroy asteroids that threaten to collide with Earth. Without Jupiter, life on our planet would likely have been extinguished millions of years ago. 7. Saturn, the lightest giant. And Saturn, the planet with the beautiful rings, is actually the lightest planet in the solar system. If there were an ocean large enough, Saturn could literally float. Its rings are not solid objects, but billions of pieces of ice and rock orbiting the planet at tens of thousands of kilometers per hour. A breathtaking moving picture in the dark cosmos. 8. The asteroid graveyard. Between Mars and Jupiter lies the asteroid belt, home to millions of small celestial bodies, remnants from the early solar system. These rocks are the universe's fossils, recording the history of planet formation. Some scientists believe if two asteroids collide powerfully enough, a new planet could be born, or conversely, a disaster could be headed for Earth. Extreme Universe 9. Black holes time warp. Speaking of danger, we must mention black holes, the invisible monsters of the universe. They are so powerful that light cannot escape, and time, according to Einstein's theory of relativity, almost completely stops at their edge. Each black hole is a way out of space, where all laws of physics become meaningless. 10. The illusion of the Dipper, the North Star, Polaris. The group of 7 stars we commonly call the Big Dipper is actually just a small part of the Ursa Major constellation. Although the distance between these stars is tens of light years, they form a characteristic, recognizable shape in the night sky. For thousands of years, sailors have used it for navigation to find the north of life. 11. The cosmic void. But in that dazzling picture, there are areas of the universe that are completely black, so dark that light is almost completely extinguished. Just a few degrees above absolute zero. No gas, no sound, no life, just silence and vast, still emptiness. That void takes up over 90% of the universe's volume, as if space also needs a moment of quiet to find balance. Living in space. Facts about us 12, the silent scream. So what would happen if a human stepped outside in space without a suit? In just a few seconds, the water in your eyes, mouth, and soft tissues would boil. Your lungs would collapse due to pressure difference, and your skin would be scorched by solar radiation. There is no air to transmit sound, so even your scream would vanish. The most terrifying silence in life. 13. No burping in space. And did you know astronauts cannot burp in space? Because without gravity, gas in the stomach cannot separate from liquids and food. Everything floats, mixing together. So if you try to burp, you will likely vomit. That's why they have to relearn how to eat, drink, and digest from scratch. Like a child learning to live in a foreign environment. 14. The cold welding problem. Another phenomenon is called cold welding. In a vacuum, two pieces of clean metal touching each other can spontaneously fuse together as if welded, because there is no protective layer of oxygen between them. This makes spacecraft assembly extremely complex, as every part must be carefully treated to avoid sticking together forever. The final wonder, that is the universe, where every rule on Earth is flipped, where even the most brilliant human is just a tiny speck of dust in the endless sea of space. Each of these facts is not just a scientific data point, but a humble reminder that we are not the center of the universe. We are only a small piece of a much larger story. When you look up at the night sky, the light from those stars may have traveled for millions of years, crossing cold space to reach your eye. That light is a greeting from the past, proof that the universe is still telling its story, and humanity, however small, is its most faithful listener. And perhaps because we know we are small, we constantly strive to reach further. From the first astronauts to the Mars missions, we never stop asking, is anyone else out there? Is there another place for life? The answer is still in the dark. But one thing is certain. The universe is not silent. It's waiting for us to listen.